Hello. It is I. We are here. We are back. It is Sunday, which means it's simulation day, everybody. Simulation day. And you can't really see my hair that much because of how I'm sitting. But can we do this a little? Up slightly, maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, there we go. And you're getting a view of my kitchen. Yay, kitchen! Hi, Millie. You want to be the first kitty to be featured today? Come here, babies. Oh, yes. Hi. Hi, little one. Well, you're not so little anymore. You're bigger than Marie. Yeah, you're fluffier. You're a big old fluffy kitty. Yes, you're a big old fluffy kitty. This is my Millie. And she decided she wanted love and pets. So she's getting her pets. I picked her up and she's getting the pets. Hi. Oh, what? No, I want to hold you. See? I hold her like baby. And she doesn't like it really, honestly. Oh, honey, what are you doing, baby girls? What? Okay. Hi, yes. Oh, what? I heard that. I heard your mew. You're in my lap now. She's in my lap and she's super cute. Okay, come on. I'll put you down. Come on. No, this way. This way. Don't panic. There you go, babies. You're good. She was starting to panic there a little bit, and it was like, no. Okay, I think my chair slid down a little. Yes, it did, because now, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It works. It takes a while for this thing to load. Probably because my computer is kind of old. It's like 8 years old now, but it works. It's 8 years old, but it does what I want it to do. I am going to build one, but first I need to get tires for my car. That's the first thing. So that's what we're going to do first. All right, here we are. We are here at our farm, Figgity Fizz Arm. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wait, I want to move. Did the game just freeze? Oh, yes, it did. A little bit. I know. There. There we go. Okay. There we go. It's working now. All right. Let's see. Let's take stock of what we got. What do we have planted? What did we plant last time? We planted canola. It needs plowing and it needs rolling. Okay. What about you, good sir? Canola again. I think I know where I'm gonna move the camera. Let's move you. Whoop, come over here. Let's move you. No, I want the whole damn thing. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. I want the whole damn thing. Live overlay. The whole kit and caboodle. Nope. Why can't you go in there? So when I do that, it's the whole damn thing. Look at that. There we go. Boop. There we go. There. Haha. See? I stream good. Okay, here we go. There we go. That way I can see all the cool information. Ooh, pH bad. Oh, do I need to fertilize some more? I mean, what about this one? This is canolas again. This is great pH though. Right? Yeah, this is great pH. This is great pH. Y'all let me know if the microphone volume is too low, if the volume's too low. If it's too low, let me know. If you can't hear me that well, because I can always turn up the gain. I can always turn up it in Streamlabs. The microphone's a little bit further away from me, right? Because I'm not sitting super close to the microphone. Okay, so here we are with this. It looks like our fields are doing fine. So let's do, right? Let's see. We want to check. So they're growing. My fields need plowing, very much so. And I'm not worried about that. Okay, so let's check the precision farming. The pH level actually is good all around. Because see, here are our fields, right? These are our fields. The 3 fields we own. I want to buy this field, and this field, because those are nice fields. Actually, I want to buy these 2 fields and then combine them into one big old field and just call it a day, you know. Nitrogen content is okay. Yield from the last time this was done was about 65-70%. So we should be able to have a good handle on that this time. Yeah, I know I failed that. Let's collect that. There we go. Cultivating. We'll accept that contract, right? And then we're going to go. There we go. How do I freaking start the darn thing? Oh, yeah. That's how I start. And then. I think I had. Hold on. Check some options here. This one. Let's do 5 times. Let's do 10 times game speed. Right? Days per month. Yeah, 1 day per month's fine. Snow is on. Field stones. We took those off because I don't want to worry about them. Dirt is normal. Stop and go breaking. No, yeah, that's what I want. Then we'll do that. Trailer fill limit. Yeah, let's do it to the weight. Right? That'll be fun. Okay, so now we need to go backwards. Come on. There we go. That's our cultivator, right? So what field was that? It should be flashing somewhere. 34. 34 was the field. So let's go ahead. Ooh, what's our what's the controls for lights? Vehicle driving, honk. What about lights? It doesn't say. Well, doodles. Vehicle. Okay, hold on. Full drawbar. Yeah, camera zooming out. Previous vehicle, right? Dump is I. Bale size L. Okay, turn tools on. Lower tool. Toggle pipe. Okay, hold on. Raise. Extend header. Raise header. Work mode, front loader, crane, placeable, camera. I'm not worried about it. Vehicle lights, toggle light F. Okay. Toggle beacon lights, the home button. Aha. There we go. That's what I want. Because I got an automatic shifting because I don't want to deal with that, honestly. We're going to go this way. I updated the firmware on my steering wheel, right? So hopefully that'll fix this issue with this giant dead zone. No, it doesn't. Damn. Well, shit doodles. It's okay though. Anyway, how's everybody's Sunday going? As you see, I'm in a Hawaiian shirt again because I like Hawaiian shirts and it's getting hot here. It's getting in the 90s. So, yeah. Hello, car. We're going to go over this way. Yeah, because field 34 is right up here. Oh, right past the shop. Cool. Because that's the shop right there. Alright, here's field 34. Alright, so let's see. Now we need to drop the, lower it down. That's V, right? Let's back up a little. Alright, let's do it. Yes, I do have access to this land because I'm on a contract, so you can hush. And as you can see, we're cultivating the field and ripping up the soil and preparing it for the next crop that's going to go in. Don't know what the farmer's going to want to put in there, but something else is going in, so it ought to be nice. It ought to be nice. Probably should recheck my settings for this because it looks like there's a dead zone again. Let's lift this up. Let's whip her around here. I know my cultivator's really small. But it is what it is, honestly. Because it's the only cultivator I got. And I I get more money if I don't use what they have. But if I accept a contract and they don't have, like, I don't have what it needs, I can borrow the items from that farmer, right? However, there's a problem with that. I get a reduced payment because I'm using their equipment, right? Not my own. So it kind of docks me a little bit. It's not that much reduced. It's reduced by a little bit, by like 5%, something like that, right? Which is not much, but once you get into the real expensive contracts, then it becomes it's like, oh crap. You know. We're just going to flip it around. I'm not going to bother lining it up every time. I'm just going to do this kind of haphazardly just because. Why not, right? We'll just fiddle around with it. Here we go. All the way in. Wow, this is dead. A big dead zone, man. Like, I'm turning the wheel and nothing is turning. There it is. I really have to turn it quite a bit for it to turn. That's sad. That is sad. I need to adjust this. I will, though. I'll adjust it. Alright, there's that. We're going to flip this bad boy around, and this should line us up perfectly with right here. Right? There we go. We are lowered. We are cultivating some more land for this guy, for this other farmer. Because we help each other out, you know. Like, they can't take care of it, so I have some free time because all my fields are planted. There's really nothing else I can do right now until I get more money. Oh, it's raining! Well, rain doesn't bother us when we're cultivating. It doesn't matter. It only matters when you're harvesting is when it matters, because you get a reduced yield when you harvest while it rains. So we don't want to do that. Harvesting while raining is not good. And I changed how much steering it does down to 360, so it doesn't quite steer so far. Yeah, we're going to have to straighten this out because I screwed this up when I was fiddling out the steering. It's okay, though. We'll be alright. Turn a little more. There we go. There we go. And this should run us straight across. Look at that. Yep. And we're just going to till this soil for this farmer. I could set a worker to do this for me. But right now, honestly, I want to save the money. Oh, shoot. I jumped out of the tractor. That's not good. Because the steering wheel has buttons on it, and I hit a button, and it said, oh, hey, so you want to stop that? And I was like, no, I don't. I mean, I could use the buttons here on the steering wheel to do stuff as well. But I kind of choose not to. What I might do is I might set the paddle shifter controls, right? Because it has paddle shifters. I might set that to turn signals, so the turn signals can go clicky clicky. You know, I can use them when I'm driving on the road, like you should. As you can tell by my background, I did move my stream setup. I moved it downstairs onto the main floor. Reason being is because I'm going to get a capture card, and that way I could stream like Switch stuff, you know, and some of those, the Nintendo Switch Online stuff, which I really want to do. I really want to stream some of those for y'all. I think it'd be fun. I think I'm going to kind of shift this a little bit more towards an RPG and retro stuff to do, and some simulation. I don't know if I can do. I want to try streaming simulation on Facebook Gaming and see what that goes like, but I don't know if I can since I'm a Twitch affiliate. I don't know if I can do that. You know, if I can just create a whole new Facebook account that's just for my gaming thing and go, bam, streaming on, streaming this on Facebook Gaming, you know, and leave my Twitch stuff for the other stuff that everybody really wants to see, and do my simulation stuff, which is arguably is my least viewed one. You know, so I mean that might be something I could do, is stream this on Facebook Gaming, because there's some decent simulation streamers on Facebook Gaming, and they go pretty hard with it, and they got a decent following. So I'm trying to get a following so I can kind of honestly, I want to do this as a hobby, but I would like it if it could bring in some income. Honestly, I really would. I want it to bring in some income. I could use it because the tires I said I gotta buy for my car, they're not cheap. They're like $600 a tire because they're high performance tires, because my car is, well, a high performance machine. So there's that fun kettle of fish that I have to deal with. Oh, that's what I get for letting off the gas. I missed a little bit. I'll go back and get that later. It's not a big deal. As you can see, we're kind of working our way over. And we are working... Wow, look at that, man. Here, let's go ahead and turn the lights on since it's getting dark. Yeah, it is getting dark. It's 18:38. I mean, we didn't even finish the first day because I didn't have the time set. Like, 10 times normal time is fine. Normal time would be like... It would perfectly match up with, like, real life time. Like, 1 minute would be 1 minute. I don't foresee why I should have to do it like that because I don't... Then I would literally have nothing to do. Like, and y'all would get really bored because all I would do is just do contracts to earn money instead of actually doing cool stuff like actual farming, you know, and harvesting crops and, you know, taking care of my own fields. Like, we're starting small, so we are going to have to do quite a few contracts to make money to buy the stuff we need because I want to get a greenhouse because greenhouses are a decent way to make money, right? They are a very decent way to make money. I'm not doing a full 30-day month because the seasons is on, right? But I'm not doing a full 30-day month, and I'm doing that on purpose so you guys can get more of the seasons in and you can kind of see it. Because I figure the more of this game I show off, maybe the more y'all like it and might want to play it. You know, might want to pick it up and play it. Because that'd be kind of cool. But for now, I just play this mainly because I want to. I mean, it is a fun game. I enjoy it, especially if you just like want to watch Twitch or YouTube. Play this game. Turn on the Twitch or YouTube thing, right? Have that going and just be playing this game because this really doesn't require a whole lot of thought, honestly. I mean, it does, but as you can see, I'm more of using my driving skills right now than I am anything else. So, you know. It's like driving and talking to somebody right now is what it is, essentially. Oh, it is late. It is late. Sun has set. Alright, so we did that. Let's whip her around here. Put it back down and let's keep going. We're going to take this late. I'm going to see if I can't finish this up before we go to sleep. Actually, hold on. Let's set a worker off. Wait, no. No, it's... There we go. There's the worker. All right, we're going to set him off real quick. Oh, it's going to save. Save, computer, save. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to readjust time. We're going to put it back to 5. Here's why. Right? Here's why I did that. Oh, wait, no, the wrong way. I did that because I don't want to, since we have 1 day months, right? Or 1 day seasons? No, 1 day months in the seasons. Since we have that, here's the problem with this. Is that certain crops grow at certain times, so I don't know if this contract that I'm on would still be available if I was done. Like if the next month came about. Is this the camera? Yes, it is. We're going to go in the cab real quick, right? Just so we can kind of see it. I can show you guys a cab view of what this is like as well. I mean, it's pretty neat. I enjoy it, right? I enjoy playing it like this way too. This way is kind of fun as well. But, you know, the other way you kind of get to see more of everything of the world and whatnot. And since my computer can't really handle, as you can see, the draw distance and everything, it can't really handle a lot of stuff. So, because it's so old. But it is what it is. It's still a fun game to play. I like it. Flip that up. I'm going to go over here. Okay, and then we're going to drop it again. And we're going to go back outside. Let's take a look-see this way, up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh, man. Oh, my sinuses really did not like me just then. They said, hey, jerk, we don't like what you're doing. You need to stop talking so much. Of course, that also has something to do with that I fell asleep earlier today and I took a nap this morning with my cats. And I snored so loud when I was napping that I woke myself up multiple times. It was weird. But cool thing was Marie fell asleep on my chest. She was laying down on my chest and she fell asleep when I was taking a nap, and it was cute. I was like, oh, honey. Because that cat loves me very much. Okay, let's turn this back around over here. Back up. There we go. I did that to make it more even, just because I want to make it more even, honestly. It was starting to get to me how awful it was getting. But it's okay. We're just going to finish out this field, and then we're going to turn around and take it home, park it up, and then go take a nap. Or go sleep until tomorrow. Because that's what we do here. I mean, we farm, right? So I'm going to turn this. Booyah. Not quite, but hey, it works. It's not doing too bad. We're doing alright. Can I get more? Yeah, there's more light. There we go. There's all the lights. All the lights are on. All the lights. Oh, wait. What was the beacon lights again? What was it? Oh? Oh, shoot. I forget. Nope. Hell, no. Let's pick this bad boy up. Go over here, drop it again. There we go. I forget what that is. But what the thing was for the beacon. I don't know, because I was going to turn the beacons off, because honestly they don't need to be on. We're not driving on the road anymore. But it's what I get. I learned it, and then I immediately dumped it out of my brain and said, nope, I don't need this. Dump. And I was like, well, that's fun. So I'm going to run along here. Real quick. Right. I want to get more of these percentages. We're going to pick this bad boy up here. Whip her around. I'm just going to go ahead and go along the edge here so I don't have to worry about it. Because as you see, this isn't a, like, perfectly rectangle field, so it's a little awkward. Cat fur everywhere. Cat fur everywhere! I mean, when you have 3 cats, it kind of goes everywhere. Goes everywhere. But it's fun. See, we're 50% complete on the field. Look at that. Already, we're halfway done. I mean, we'll get a modest payout. I think it's $1,800 is what we're going to get for a payout for this. But, I mean, it's a relatively small field, so really, what do you expect? I'm going to turn this up. There we go. Then we're going to go back over here. I really wish the helper thing would stop thinking that I have a Xbox controller plugged up. I don't. I have my steering wheel. There's a difference. Like, there's a huge difference. Oh, turn this. There we go. Like, yeah, this could be used on my Xbox, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that's what we do. Like, doesn't mean you can go ahead and treat it like such. I don't know, maybe I just need to get a new steering wheel. This is an older Thrustmaster. It's the Thrustmaster TMX. So maybe I need to sell it and then buy the new Thrustmaster, because the new Thrustmaster is awesome, rather than a Logitech one. Because I like this Thrustmaster wheel. It's really good. What I would like to do is I'd like to get a L-shaped desk and have it like go over this way behind me, and then put a camera right here when I get my desktop with a cat bed, and then you could see cat cam. because then the cats could sleep. One of my cats could sleep up here in the bed, and then you guys would get to see the kitty. I'm all about showing off my cats. I love my cats. They're great companions. They make my horrible life that it is a little better. Ooh, go, go, go. I mean, I guess I could spend more time trying to make my stuff viable. Like, my YouTube is barely there. I barely mess with it. I really don't do a whole lot. I honestly need to export everything I do that day so it's ready the next day, and then fiddle with it when the export is successful, right? But I don't. I just do it and forget it and move on. And actually, I forgot so much to transfer stuff to YouTube that a big portion of my Chrono Trigger stream is gone because I'm not a partner, so on Twitch, so they don't care. Oh, come on, damn! I couldn't see because the damn trees. And turn it back. There we go. 60% complete. So we're getting there. We're finishing it out. I just suck at steering because I got this huge dead zone that I've got. Right? I really have to turn the wheel for it to do anything. Which that's what I'm not liking, right? But then again, maybe my computer just sucks. That's always a thing, right? There it is. There it is. I was like, where is it? And we'll just go back over it because we suck so bad at it. I'm pretty sure it would make it horrible. We'll try and fix our mistake here. I couldn't see a damn thing because of the stupid trees. Alright, this will finish this portion right here. Okay, we'll pick that up. Oh, look at that big section we left undone. Big old section we left undone. Look at that. No wonder. I was like, what the hell's going on? Itchy. But it's okay. And then, yeah, how is everybody's Sunday going? Is everybody's Sunday doing well? My Sunday's okay. My kids already left to go back to visit their mother, or to be with their mother. I took my kids fishing yesterday. There is a lake here on the installation. It's stocked with fish. It's also, oddly enough, stocked with turtles. Yeah, turtles. Something was eating all my bait yesterday, my worms. That I was using. So I was using live bait. I was using worms. And something was eating them. And I don't know if it was fishy or a turtle, but I think it was a turtle. Because the way it was getting eaten, it wasn't just glomp like a fish does, right? It kept testing the waters. And would take small bites. And so I think it was a turtle. I'm going to get this bit over here that I missed. Like that. We're just tearing up the field, baby. We don't care. We're like honey badger. We don't care. Okay, we're going to drop this. And I'm going to run this across here. I'm going to try and do more here along this edge because the trees, man, the trees. I hate them trees. I need to get a stump grinder and grind the stump down for that tree I cut down last episode at the house, but I'll do that after I do this. Once I finish this, we'll sleep and then we'll go get that tree or the stump grinder the next day. And we'll grind that stump down and just take care of it and get rid of it. Alright, that's done. Let's go back over this way. And we're going to flip it around, baby. There we go. Drop it down and just head out. We're going to finish this little strip here. Yeah, the $8 wage payment was for when I had the worker do that little bit. You know, that little bit. That's what the $8 wage payment was for. Hi, Millie. Millie. Hi, Millie. Come here, sweetie. Come on. I want to pet you. Hi, honey. Oh, I get the rubs. This cat, my tiny cat loves me. Hi, baby girl. I love you too, sweetie. Yeah, you're a good kitty. We're going to back up here and fix this area. There we go. Turn it straight. Alright, so that's looking better. And then we'll go this way and we'll just take all this out too. Oh, it's dinner time. It's 17:22. Well, luckily this game goes kind of fast. I mean, you don't know, honestly don't know how much time you spend playing this game until you've actually look at a clock and you're like, oh wow, like that's late. I didn't know I spent this long playing this game. I thought I was going to play it for like 20 minutes. No. You played it for like 2 hours, man. And next you're like, oh crap. Okay, where's that last little bit? Right there. We shall drop the cultivator and get it. Okay, now we've got a good portion of this field complete. Over 70%, I think is what it said. So we're getting there. We're almost done. It's not too bad, you know. It's just time consuming with how small our cultivator is. If I had a bigger one, it would go faster. But unfortunately, I don't. Because that requires what? Money! Which we don't have right now. Because it's so expensive to run a farm. Barely make any money off of it. Nice. Okay, we're doing all right. So they got $19,000. So the last one I failed is because it was a really big job, and I didn't borrow the equipment to do it. I accidentally had hit accept job, and then I came back and I was like, oh wait, I can't do that with this tiny cultivator. Like heck no, it would take me forever to do it. So I abandoned it, and yeah, they didn't like that too much. So I took a hit with the relationship with that farmer. But you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to do the best I can, you know. Because I mean, I've got to buy implements and stuff too, right? Okay, let's see. Back here. We'll back up now. Dropper. And let's go. This isn't too bad. We're almost done. I know it's kind of boring, but I do really enjoy it because this just lets me sit here and talk to y'all, and you know, so if the chat's very active, it's fun. If it's not, it's still fun. I still enjoy this game. This game's fun. I've put so many hours into the Xbox Series S version of this game that it's not even funny. Which honestly, my Xbox runs it better than my computer runs it right now. So that should tell you something. I'm like, oh, why'd you get it then? Because I like the Xbox. Because my friends play on console, man. Not all my friends have PC. I'm still a PC gamer because that's what I grew up on, right? I grew up on both, actually. Oh, shoot. There's that. I couldn't see because the darn trees. We'll just do it this way. And this is why I didn't do it the other ways, because or the way I just did it because the trees. I can't see a damn thing because the trees get in the way. Which is why you saw me cut that tree down on my property and chop it up into little bits because I wanted it gone. Because I said, nope, we're not fiddling with that. You get the hell out of here. And it made some money off the tree too. I mean, thanks to that tree, I made some money. And that's kind of why we're sitting at what we're sitting now. You get more money for the longer, straighter the logs are, but I can't pick up really heavy logs, and I'm not going to rent a log thing when I suck at working the log cranes. And that was ice that fell in my ice maker. Alright, I'm going to go back this way. Yes. Alrighty. Since we're doing it this way, we're kind of just going around. It may look like it's taking longer, but it's taking about the same amount of time as if I did it all one straight thing. You know, up and down, up and down, up and down. So, I mean, different techniques, right? Different techniques. Now, when I seed, when I go to seed, I seed up and down. Because if I don't, it grows weird. And then there's the possibility of you getting when you go to harvest, of portions of it withering that you don't want to wither, and you're like, oh crap. I'm gonna go back and get this strip right here. There we go. Hit that strip. Hell yeah. Boom, that's done. I'm gonna flip it around here. Yeah, I have access to this land. Shush you. Shush game. I do have access to this land. Thank you very much. Because I'm working a contract. Man, it's 2033. That's crazy. It's late. Okay, let's do the same here, and we'll flip this around. Okay. We'll drop it again. Since there's not much left, we can start going like this. Because then we're almost done. I'm waiting for it to say that the contract is finished. Usually you don't have to do the whole field for the contract to be finished, right? You have to do roughly about 90% of it, honestly. And then I'll be like, okay, cool. Oh, there it is, see? Contract on field 34 finished. Alright, so let's go in here. Let me get some water. Marie! Come here, sweetie. Come on, baby. She's like, Alright, let's collect that. No contracts available, so let's go ahead and go home. And let's go in cab, because that's how we're going to see it. Baby, I can't see the map. Thank you, baby. Hi, Marie. Yes, that's Marie's tail y'all are seeing. Her cute and fluffy tail. This way, through the woods. And we come out up here. We're going to take this road here. And this will push us out to the main road, and then we can go towards our house. Not stopping, don't care. Here we go. Back to the house. We're going to go park this, detach the cultivator because we're not going to need it hooked up tomorrow. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a car behind us. See? Past us. Here we are. We are at home. Alright, we're going to park this in there. Hey, the light's on. Cool. Sweet. Alright, let's turn around so we can see. Oh, wrong way. This way. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to lower it. Detach it, right? Okay. Alright, now what was the keyboard command? Oh, home. That's right. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to exit the engine, turn our flashlight on since it's night. Shut it off. And now we're going to go to sleep. And we sleep. We're going to wake up at 7. And sleep. Hi, Marie. See all the stuff that happened with the weather at night. Oh, looks like we're growing. Oh, we got weeds. Oh, we need a weeder. Let's check our other fields. Let's check our other fields. Do we have weeds here? Yes, we do. I can see them. We have weeds. Weed small, weeder, which means we can get them with the weeder. All the way over here to the last one. Weed small, weeder. Okay. So we need a weeder. Which means we're going to have to take this one because this one has the narrow tires on it. So, start you up, sir. Wait, is it down? Yes, it's down. What is it, lift? Wait, no, I need to toggle the next tool. Next tool is G, and then we're going to lift. Yes, sir, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head to the store because it looks like we're going to have to rent a weeder to get rid of these weeds because we do not want the weeds in our field. That is not good. That reduces our yield with all those weeds. We know like you weeds. Bye, Marie. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead to the store. And you see I have a license plate on my tractor because I can take this on the street now. That's what I wanted. I wanted the ability to take it on the street. Here we're in the cab with this old ass Massey Ferguson. So we got $32,000, huh? Oh, because right, we got money from the government because we got a subsidy. They're paying us a little bit to make sure we produce food and stuff for everybody. So we're gonna pull up here. I'm gonna pull up right here. All right. I'm gonna shut the engine off. We're gonna turn around, and here's the shop. All right, let's open the shop menu. We need an implement, tools and implements. We need a weeder. There we go. Okay. 6 meter working width requires 60 horsepower to pull. How much is it? $9,500? Oh, we can buy that. I mean, honestly, I don't see why not. What about the next one, which is this one, which is 18,000, because that's 51,000, so no. This requires 90 horsepower, right? 9 meter working width, so it's longer, but it can also plant things. See the hopper on it? It can also plant, holds 300 liters. It can plant, it can fertilize grass, oilseed radish, canola. And it can fertilize. It can do fertilizer while it plants. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine, but, I mean, yeah, it's 3 more meters of working with, but I think we can, let's just do this one. We just need this one right now. That's all we're going to do. Yep, okay. I mean, I honestly could have just gotten away with renting it, but I didn't want to just rent it because we're going to need it again, right? So I figured, why rent it when I can just buy it and I own it now? And then I don't have to pay the rental cost, the leasing costs, and then I can just take care of it when I want to take care of it. And then I can also use this tool for doing contracts with. Alright, we are connected. Let's go. We're going to go back to our farm. And now we're going to settle in, right? We're going to settle in. And we're going to start fertilizing. That's what we're going to do. Let's go back outside. Ooh, let's scoot that back a little bit. There you go. Get a little more world view, right? So we're already in September. Hey, my birth month. Woo! And it's only 7:30. Let's up the time a little bit. Let me get back to the farm first, which is right here. Because this is one of our fields right here. Okay, so we're going to unfold this, right? I'm going to turn this around. Back this up, so set ourselves up right? Oh, I hit the fence. We're going to set ourselves up so we're hitting all parts of this. Steer better, you darn steering wheel. There we go. Okay. I'm going to lower it, and I don't need to turn it on. I just, as you see, I drive over and it pulls up all the weeds. See it taking out all the weeds? Because you see all those weeds right there, right? You can see they're gone now, right? Whoop, I'm going to miss bits. So I wasn't checking my steering. And I'm just going to go straight across because this field needs it too, so why not, right? We're going to just go straight across. Take care of it all. Do it all at once. And hit both these fields up and get them taken care of and de-weeded so we can get a better yield. Because this is going to be a good crop. I'm hoping this will be a good crop next year. Oh, and bring it up. All right. Turn ourselves around. This one I kind of do have to make it overlap, right? Because if I don't, I'm gonna miss, and then I'm gonna have to go back and fight it and fight it and fight it and fight it, and I don't want to fight it. I just want to do a couple passes and call it good, you know. Have it done and complete. Which I think I screwed that up anyway, but whatever. We shall see. We shall see. I see, said the blind man to his deaf friend, while juggling chainsaws. We'll pull all these weeds out using our weeder here. You see all the little tiny weeds that don't look like the rest of it? Yeah, and they're going away. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of those weeds. I missed bits. Damn it. Turn this sucker sharp, man. Okay, now we're hitting the fence. Let's not hit the fence, please. No fencey fence. There we go. Nope. Right. There we go. There we go. That'll work. There. This should be good straight across. Because you can see my tire tracks up there. But that's because the horrible job my computer's doing of rendering everything. I'll have to check and see when it's done here in a minute. I mean, I could leave this to a worker, but I don't know. What is that? Let's do that. You do that. I am going to go into the shop. We need construction. Construction, yes. Oh, wait, no. And I want it to be here. So we need production, greenhouses. Oh, it's only 10,000. Cool. Then let's do this. Let's rotate. Can we rotate this? Yes, we can. How do we rotate? Oh, like that. Yes, that's what I want. I want to get that stupid help thing taken away. We're going to put you... Yep, 10, 3, 4, 4. Boom. There we go. Greenhouse, right? And let's also do animals. Let's do some bees, shall we? No, that's a lot of bees. What's that? What else could we do? We could do sheep. A small one. How big is that? That's big. Okay. What about horses? That's not bad. Piggies? Okay, piggies isn't bad. What about chickens? Oh, chickens is so much easier. Look how small that is. Bruh. Oh, there's... Oh, doggo! Doggo! Let's do doggo. We must have doggo. Flip this around, please. Doggo's gonna have house. Oh, come on, back a little bit. Boom. We have doggo. Alright, so that's that. Really? You don't... Man. Whatever, I guess I have to do this myself. There we go. Okay, let's go back in here. So now that that's done, I need a water thing. So it's going to be underneath animals, right? No, that's tanks. Animals, animals, animals. I think so. Yep. The water trailer right here. Aquatrans. Okay. Yep, we'll buy that. Really? That's all you did? Dude, these things suck, man. These helpers are sucking right now. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. There. I want to be able to see what the hell is going on. There. Oh, turn, turn, turn. There we go. Yay! We're gonna have to just do this manually and get rid of all these weeds here. Yep, it's pulling them up. You can see it pulling them up. Watch those weeds right there. You see those two small weeds? Boom, gone. They don't exist anymore. That's the power of the weeder. And that's what it does. It rips these weeds out. Doggo! See, there's Doggo. There's our dog friend. I wonder if I can name him. Hi, buddy. Watch out, buddy. Okay. Yeah, careful. I don't want to run you over with the tractor. That would not be cool. Oh, okay, okay. Hold on. All right. Drop it. Turn a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we do it. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, I'm overlapping quite a bit, but that's because I can't really see where very well of how it's doing. So I kind of can, because I can kind of see where I've been, but not a whole lot. Not really. Not to the extent like you can on the Xbox, on my Xbox, because I can't render as much stuff. Because I'm trying to keep it down from all the craziness. Which I probably should do is I probably go into my graphics card settings and set it to what it thinks best for this game. And that should be like, oh, okay, well, considering your graphics card, we can do this, 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 and this. And that'll be it. And it should be pretty darn good. Alright. There's that. So I am excited to get an HD capture card because I think that'll be fun. Because then I could do my Switch. Which means I could do Mario Golf, Superstars, whatever, you know. the Mario Golf one. I could do some Nintendo Switch Online stuff, so that opens up Breath of the Wild or Breath of Fire games, right? So Breath of Fire 1 and 2, I could play those for you. I could do some DKC, some Donkey Kong Country. You know, I love those games, man. I love those games. I could hook up my SNES Classic, right? Which I want to hook it up. And I want to play some of those games for y'all, because that'd be awesome. I was there in line. I waited in line to get me one of those because it was so awesome. And I was like, yes. And with the HD capture card, I think I could do my my actual Super Nintendo. Oh, I could hook my Super Nintendo and we could do that. Oh, that'd be so awesome. The actual SNES, man. Oh, that'd be so cool. You know, I could see all the cool stuff I got to play as a kid. Okay, so now I'm going to go back, because I don't have a whole lot of room to turn around there. I'm going to go forward a little. Drop it. There we go. And now we just head off into the sunset. Taking up all these weeds. And you see that grass that it keeps taking out to the side and whatnot, and on the edge of the fields, that's the headland. So I'm not worried about that. I mean, yeah, I could get a mower and cut the grass and pick it up with a forage wagon and go dump it at the animal dealer and sell it. Or I could get a baler and make some silage bales of, right? Some grass silage bales and wait till that becomes silage and then go sell that. But I don't know. Like, I'm not going to get enough grass, honestly, to make it worth my while. I would really need to plant grass in a field and do it that way. No, we got it really off course there. Okay, so let's check our map after it auto-saves, of course. And I just touched my glasses with my finger. So now I've got a fingerprint on my glasses. It's fantastic. There we go. That's better. All right. All the way up. Map. Let's see. So I did miss some bits, as you can see. I did miss some bits. Okay, so we'll back this up. And we'll go up to where the bits are that I missed. Okay, let's check it again. Nope. Turn that wheel, baby. Is that it? No. But I did miss a bit. Down this way. Nope. No, no. Drop it. Yep. Straighten out. Right about here. Yep. Got it. So then we're going to head up top here. Yep, because that's what I missed right there. Boom. Gotcha. There's that. See? Alright, and then about right here I think is where I missed. Yep. So we're going to pick you up. Oh, get back out of there. Oh, did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Whoopsie. And about right here is where we're good. Right? That should be good, right? Yep. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay, now we're going to pick it up and head to our other field. And I'm going to make a worker do this because I need to go get the trailer, the water trailer, and bring some water for the, whatchamacallit, for the greenhouse here, and then set that to work so we can start making some money. Making some potatoes or tomatoes or whatnot. Okay, so next, let's take you. Actually, no. Let's take you. Right? We're going to take you over there and grab it. Woo! I need to fix that when I get some more money. Turn, baby. I mean, yeah, there's a huge dead zone. I wish it was a little more intuitive and I could fix it. Oh, this is when I get the front loader on. Okay, cool. Do I have the front loader attachments? I don't think so. I can't remember if I do or don't. I might have. No, I think I bought it to set it up for it. I just didn't get them. Okay. I can't remember. There's our trailer right there on the left. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn in. There we are. Okay, so now we're going to turn ourselves around here. Oh no, shoot. Dang it, wrong way. To the right, yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. We have it. So now let's go fill it up with some water, which luckily enough, there's some really close by. It's right here. See that? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull into the water here. There it is. Wait, no. Ugh. What is it? I need to fill. Oh, refill. And as you see, it's filling up in the bottom right there. We can hold quite a bit of water. Yep. I mean, yeah, you're like, oh, it's kind of. I mean, it's close enough, right? Okay, there we go. We are full. So let's go ahead and. Oh, we need those on because we're driving on the roads. Ooh, that was a close call. That was a close call. Alright, so now we're going to take this back to the farm and fill the greenhouse with it. Because that's what we need to do. We have to fill the greenhouse. If we don't fill the greenhouse, then we can't get anything. We can't, it won't produce anything. Oh, and then we need to go in there and make it produce stuff. As well, we need to sell it with what we want it to produce. This is going to take a couple trips too of water. Because it's I mean, I could purchase water, right? There's a water purchase point at my house at the farm, but I don't want to do that because that again costs money. Oh, says that the AI worker completed their task. I will be the judge of that. So we shall see if that is the case. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn in as we run this back here. And we'll go behind our shed so that we can come up right next to it, right? Oh, yep, he is done. No, he's not. He missed. He missed bits. How dare you? Okay, so there we go. So what is it? V? Or what is it? Start overloading I. So we're loading it with water. Right? There we go. So we're filling that with water. So let's check. Where is it? Here it is, productions. Oh, production chains. Here we go. So let's see. 1 water equals 1 tomato. 2 water is 1 lettuce. 1 water is 2 strawberries. Let's do the strawberries, right? And we should be storing it because I don't want to have it automatically sell. No, that's not. Okay, that's statistics. So we should be storing. It's the water, the strawberries. Oh, see, it's already producing strawberries. Look at that. Right? There we go. Okay, let's shut you off, right? Let's go back. Okay. And let's check our map for the weeds. Nope, you screwed up, buddy. You didn't do it all. I even put you on the right path. I put you right here. But you were like, I don't know. And I gotta waste time doing this. Okay, is that it? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna flip you around here. And we're gonna do this way. Now let's get behind you so I know what the heck I've done. Alright, let's check. Yep, almost all of it. One little piece I didn't get. Which I'm pretty sure I know how to get that. Whip you around. Let's go back into the cab here so I can see. There we go. Let's see if that did it. Yep. And then the corner down here. So we're just going to head down here to the corner. Like, as you can see right there, how bad it is. Oh! Turn! Oh, come on. Dang it. Stupid. Go, 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 go. Forward, forward. There we go. Now we'll just do this here. Booyah! That should do it. Yes, indeed, feed the needy. Alright, I need to fold you. Let's fold you back up and let's go park you. Because I don't need you anymore. And yes, I'm driving over my own field, but it's fine. Okay, there's the fertilizer. Let's do the weeder right next to that, shall we? I should be able to squeeze it in there. Yep. Just like that. A little bit. We'll lower that. Then we'll take that off. Alright. Since that's done, let's go back here into our John Deere tractor with the water tank hooked up to it. And let's go get us some more water. So over by the store and then before the store, so roughly it's about the same, honestly, depending on which way you go. It's roughly about the same. We're steering ourselves here. Gonna go get some water. Gatorade. Water's better. Like, as you can see, there's water right here down this road. There's another like little pond we can pull water from, so we're just gonna do that. We're gonna pull it from here. Alright, we need to find a break in the trees here. I think there's one coming up here. Yes, right here. There we go. We're just gonna have fun with this, right? And we're gonna refill it. That's closer. Hold on, let's back it up further. There we go. Just refilling the water tanker here. The Joskin Aquatrans XL. Alright, let's go. I think there's a shortcut way through here. Let's go on an adventure and let's figure it out, right? Let's do that. So we're going to go through here. Yeah, pretty much there is. Over this way. Once we cross the little ravine here, and then we take this right in between these two fields. Between sorghum and whatever that is. Is that canola? No, that's not canola. And then here we are. Right where I want to be too. Look at that, right there. Not quite. Let's get the trailer closer. There we go. Loading up the water. See, as you see, the tomatoes are the strawberries are growing. Right, they're growing pretty well. All right, now how much are we up? Okay, one more ought to do it. Do one more run. One more run. One more run. And that should get us set for our greenhouse. Then after that, we are just about done for work for the day. And we'll just be about done for the stream. I don't want to take this one too long. I know y'all might not like this one too much, so that and my throat starting to hurt from me the way I was sleeping earlier. So I hope I'm not getting sick. But knowing me, I probably am. Yay! Because it's just par for the course for me. But it is what it is. In the water. Refilling it as we sit here and watch it fill. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. All right, turn. Let's do this. Woo, dang, man. We're hauling butt. Let's get behind our tractor here all the way. So my driving is a little more correct. And I don't kind of oversteer. Because I don't think I'm there yet. Not bad, not bad. Slow down a little. There we go. That was a good turn. Nice and smooth. I'm going to cut this one kind of close because we're going to whip it around back. Oh, I hit it. I hit the tank. Crash. Alright, let's unload you. And that should fill it up. Hopefully though all the way. Come on. Yep. It's done. Alright, so let's go park this. Right? Let's go park this. I'm going to put the water trailer next to this trailer. Okay, so let's flip our butts around. Oh wait, no. This way. I mean, I'll try. I'll try. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying my darndest. I'm trying my darndest. Okay, there we go. And then now we follow it back. Follow it back. Follow it back. There we go. That's decent. Very decent. There we go. Alright, let's detach that. Booyah! Turn those off because we don't need them anymore. Alright, and then we can go and park this bad boy. Nice. There we go. Well, that's awesome. So that's all the work we really need to do right now, because I don't have enough to really do anything else. So, I mean, I could check the contracts. Let's look. Let's look at the contracts. What's the contract say? What do we got for contracts? Can we earn some money? Oh, quite a bit. Oh, that's a nice cultivating one. That'll earn us some money. I could probably do that instead of worker off on that. Fertilizing, I could do that easy. Okay, so we're going to accept that one. And yeah, all these fertilizing ones are easy. Harvesting. Ooh. I could do that one too. Okay. The fertilizing ones are easy. The cultivating one, we're going to borrow that item. Yes, remember to fill tool. Got it. Okay. And then that's all we're going to do for now. Right? So we need to go to field 10. So we're going to pick you up. Right? We're going to put the fertilizer on the back. We've got it. How much we got? We need fertilizer, so let's go snag a bag of fertilizer. We're going to go buy a bag of fertilizer. Yeah, we already finished everything and it's 10. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to hit the store real quick. Get some fertilizer. Do the cruise control, like turning it on, because honestly that's all it is. It's spreader. Let's get back in our lane, please. Thank you. No, back in our lane, please. Thank you. Thank you. Slightly to the right. Thank you. A little more. Thank you. Yeah, this big dead zone is pissing me off. Huge portion of it where it's like, I don't need to turn. Okay, fertilizer. We need fertilizer. Boom. Here we go. Big bags. Fertilizer. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I only got money for one. Yeah. Okay. And it should be right next to all that equipment we saw sitting there. Yep, there it is. Open the cover. Refill the fertilizer spreader. Okay. Now we need to go to field 10. Which, where is field 10? Zoom out. All the way up there. Okay, so we're going to go we're going to go to set destination. There. That way. Go. All right. And this one, do I need to wait? No, I don't, because we are in a big boy tractor. We're in a real tractor. Alrighty. Back ourselves up. Whoa. Okay. Alright. And which one was this one? Contract. It was field 57. Alright. Where is field 57? 57, right there. Okay, that's pretty close. So then we're going to do that. Because there's field 56. So what we're just going to do is we're going to head over this way. And we're going to go drive along the headland here instead of on the road. Nice. I didn't damage the crops. Look at that. Okay, we don't need that anymore because we're off. We need to unfold. Let's start unfolding here. And I'm just going to put a worker on this, honestly. Have at it, helper. What the hell are you doing? Whatever. Let's see how he's getting along. He's getting along great. Getting along great. It's a big field, so it'll take him a good bit to do that, but it's worth the money. Right? I mean, that's an okay sized cultivator. Honestly, I ought to have a bigger cultivator for this field. I really would. Just because I would. Okay, where's our other one? There he is. Heading to field 10, aren't you? That's not bad. Okay, our fields are taken care of. It's taken care of. We have our baler. Actually, did I rent that or did I not? I think I bought it. Yeah, I think I bought it. Keep going, dude. Got a ways to go to get there. Got a beard. Look at the beard. Yeah, I got them mutton chops, boy. Mutton chops into a good old mustache. That's right. You get us there. You get us there. Look at this tractor. Oh, look at that. Look at how close that is to the spreaders and everything. And the lights. The warning labels. You can actually read them. Don't stand behind it. You'll get hit with it. That's funny. There's old Massey Ferguson 3670. Thank you, sir. Thank you, good sir. So let's go all the way up here to the top of this field, and then we'll start, and then we'll hit the helper off on it. Well, I might not. I might just do it myself. Fertilizing is kind of easy, but it's just more of annoying than anything else. Okay, we ready? All right, no. Hold on. Oh, turn on. There we go. Oh, I need to go over more. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's good. That's good. You can still see it coming out, so we're good. Of the side there, so I gotta overlap a little. Woo! Go for it, dude. Fertilize. I'm fertilizing, man. We're fertilizing this big old honking field. And as you can see, we got real-time updates. If you look at the map in the bottom left, we're getting a real-time update of what's fertilized and what's not, which is good for us, because that way we can see where we've been. Which I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to make a turn, and the fertilizer will fall where it may. Because I don't have infinite amount of fertilizer and I'm running out of money. So I probably shouldn't have bought the other thing and just said, whatever, man. We'll just earn some money first and then we'll go do that. But I didn't, so here we are. And we're going to flip around about like this. Oh, no, we're too close. We're too close. Further out, further out. One more further out. There we go, that's good. That should do it, because that way we can overlap a little with that one. There we go. Got the fertilizer pellets going everywhere. That's why I said I'll definitely do this one, because fertilizing's easy. And I don't know why some people hate fertilizing crops in Farm Sim. They're like, man, I hate doing fertilizing. Why? It's the easiest way to make money. It's so super easy to do. Like, it really is. Especially if you have one of these fertilizers, because it flings it everywhere. It's a 42-meter working width. Like, it's huge. It's just so easy and so good to do. Turn off this B as well. Okay. Because I missed a bit there. I read Shakespeare and stuff. Nice. I got an achievement out of this. Cool. I like it. We'll flip us around here. And then turn it off. Right? I'm going to turn it back on now. So I'm just going to go down here and then I'll come back up. And hopefully this will almost completely do it. Because we can see the fertilizer going out the sides, and that's what I want. Okay, turn sharp. There we go. Bring it back a little. Boom, there we go. We are good. What more? More, because it's going this way. Damn it. There we go. Oh no, we're too close. We're too close. Dang it, too close. Over to the left more. There we go. Get some more of that fertilizer. Putting it in. 65% complete already. Like, this is how quick this goes. Fertilizing jobs do. If you have a really good spreader, they go super quick. That 212 wage payment is for what I've got going on in the other one and for driving here. And that's what the wage payments are. Is for the helpers I hired. Okay, flip it around. I hope I can finish this. I hope I can finish this. I really hope I can. Let's go out some more. Make sure we maximize our percentages. Yep, there we go. We're maximizing it. Nice. 85%. Yes, we might be able to do it. Come on. Come on. I hope we can. I hope we can. I'm waiting for that to tell me it's complete. Come on, because it's going to be $8,000. Come on, man. Nice. Oh, wait, no, B, stop. There we go. Right through the center. Right? We're just going right through the dang center. %complete. Done. There we go. All right. Boom. Completed. What? 9 day, $100. Look at that. Look at how quick and easy that was. Oh, that's going to be a lot. Field 69? Where is Field 69? Oh, that's why. Ooh. That's a big field to sow. Yep, old Boeing Field 57 is already doing pretty well. So we'll let that one run. That contract can run. I'm not worried about that one. Now we need to move this guy. Set destination. No. Oh, dang it. Come on. There we go. Set destination is going to be here. That way. Go. There we go. You're not really driving the target, are you? There it goes. Okay. Well, it's definitely a good place for you. So, hey, oh, nifty shirt. I know it's a nifty shirt. What's up, Malachi? How's it going? You came in. I'm about to stop because, yeah, dinner, food. I need to eat, and yeah, other things. Anyway, it's been fun. I do like this game. I find it enjoyable, honestly. And we got this one doing this contract here, cultivating this field, right? So he's driving back to the shop so I can get more fertilizer in that fertilizer thing. And yep, so look at it. Well, poop. Yep, poop. Poopies. And this is it right here. Like, this is going to be cultivating this, so it's a contract, and I just hired a worker to do it for me because I really don't want to deal with it. Trying to multitask here, you know. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be fun. I think we're going to be done here. Let's save game real quick. Yeah, I'm calling it. Why downstairs? Because when I get an HD capture card, I can hook it up to all my fun game consoles that were all hooked up to the TV. That's why. So I don't have to move them upstairs. I can still keep them down here, and all I have to do is unplug, and all I have to do is move HDMI cables around, and then bam, there we go, you know. Instead of completely unplugging the device, moving it upstairs, and then bringing it back downstairs, you know. So that's why. Also, I can stream without waking kids up. So there's that too. Anyway, I do thank everybody for joining me. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe if you like this. If you don't, just tell me in the comments that I don't like this, and I'll put something else in on Sundays, and we'll play something else. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So until next time, y'all take care. Have a good day.